friends, welcome to another video. This is Inner Hill Tarot, and today we're going to do a silent flip through of this beautiful three-card tarot deck that is a limited first edition, plus a little white booklets basically. And it's being published into 2017 in Maine, USA. Okay, so yeah, I've been wanting to have this deck for a while, and I actually bought it back in August, I think, from one of my online contact in Facebook, but it just arrived recently. Look at, and okay, so this deck is really quite humongous compared to regular tarot card size. Let me see, like the Los Carabio tarot deck. Look at the size of the card. It's very interesting. It's super heavy. It's super large. I don't know how am I going to work with it, but I will work at this time in this Samhain timeline, which is very time appropriate, I think, for this deck to work with it. Okay, it has a really beautiful box as well. Okay, I think there's actually another book for this deck, a standalone book, guidebook or workbook actually. Yeah, I didn't know back then, and the little white book is really very short. This is interesting. Read a little bit. Okay, friends, why don't we start this flip through? Okay, I will be silent now. Okay guys, we just finished our silent flip through of Trick Tarot deck, and the first things that come in mind, oh my god, these cards are so glare, and that means it's hard for me to make a video of in the future. It's just right off the bat, and I'm so sorry if some of the pictures or the images is not very clear. I think this one, because it was so glared, and I'm wearing a light clothing, and the sun is directly at me, so it's really highlighting everything that is not you're not supposed to see in a video like this. So I redone it. Okay, so right off the bat, what I feel when I see the images that I flipped through here, it's yeah, it's something that I could say that this is like a deck that wants to create its own reality, basically, because it's just a position of for example, this magician card, this probably like an image of old something with this guy that is also in a swords suit somewhere, if I'm not wrong. I don't have very good memory in it, but also it's added up with images that being painted on by the creator himself, him or herself or themselves. So it's to me the energy of this deck is quite a lot of there's a lot of layers of feelings that came out every time I see one of the images, you know. And so many pumpkins, basically. Of course, it's Samhain, right? Yeah, and it's a very thought-based deck with the strength number 11 instead of 8. And to me, the strength is really interesting, you know, because this is basically, yeah, it's supposed to someone who's dressed up as a bear, right? And doing trick-or-treating with the person. But it feels to me that is the period of time where you can let loose your animal side, your bearish side in this way. If you see that the one in the bear suit is actually with the halo, the forever symbolism, so it's almost kind of have a feeling that this deck is something that want to invert reality or something like this, with this card especially. So it's very interesting to me. And also, for example, the death card number 13, it doesn't even have a name on it, you know, it's just number 13. So it can be time, it can be transformation, it can be Superman. What is this, you know? It's very interesting. I have to work with it for a little bit and do a review video, I think. Oh, Scratch, the devil, and it's you know, addiction situation that is project. And one also things that interesting to me is the idea of the moon and the sun. It's practically the same thing, if you will. It's it gives me the vibe that the illusion of the moon and the strength of the sun, of the lights, is like a fake light, you know. It's like when a new age is like, oh, I'm going to the light, you know, bye. It's like there's a certain degree of illusion, even though it's the sun. It's a fake sun. It's not the real light, you know. Very interesting deck. Even the Eon as well. There's so many symbolism in this deck that I think I really need to have a little bit of work with it for a while. Well, October, November is the best time to do shadow work, though, isn't it? The Eon. So the Eon is the judgment, of course, and the world. Number 21. One thing that also I like about this deck is the image of the Three of Swords. If we see here, the heart chakra that being stabbed is on the upper heart chakra towards the throat chakra, which is I feel it very much with this card, you know, because a lot of times we don't know anymore if we should put forward our opinion or not sometimes. And you see the lady is like, I don't know what to do with this. There's a little bit of tears and like give me the vibe of like observation of the impending doom kind of thing, you know, or like the energy of, oh, I really would like to say something about this, but I couldn't because the consequence that comes with voice and opinion, you know, I don't really want to take this risk kind of energy, which is like it's a new kind of take of the Three of Swords, because the Three of Swords energy in a lot of deck is always come up with the energy of betrayal, you know, with grief, and this is like something that calls to a deliberate, passive, and in not doing or saying something, and instead it's just like observant energy, a very passive observant energy, and meanwhile grieving inside for the impending doom that this person is observing, you know. Very interesting. I really like when a card give me a new idea of a new kind of energy, what it could be as well. So yeah, that's basically several cards that right off the bat that piqued my interest in working with this deck. So I will work with it for a little bit, and then I will do a review deck with this. Thank you so much. If you like this video and you're enjoying this flip through, please like it, subscribe to my channel, share it, comment it. What do you feel if you already work with this deck? Because I'm also, of course, would like to hear a comment from you, you know, how do you feel and what vibe does it give you when you work with this deck? It will help me a lot to grow my channel, and it will help me a lot as well to keep doing what I like to do, which is sharing my tarot decks, what I feel about working with tarot in psychology point of view, not so much about divination at this point. To me is I will put it in another video what I think about tarot actually. Okay guys, thank you so much. If you're still in this video, have a nice day and night. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate your energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you next time in another video. Bye.